Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the boat gang. All right, we got the vintage MRP tunnel hull out here. Today we're going to be basically just kind of testing the boat out. I'm going to try to focus on handling and performance. Probably going to do some outboard motor adjustments, positive and negative. We're going to start off with a 100% neutral inline driveline setup, trim setup, neutral. Okay, the center line is basically in line with the ride surface. No GPS, so stick around. Big B, we're Ironclad RC. Like I said, we're probably going to do some tinkering today, unless the boat runs good right off the bat. I'm really working on that freaking right-hand turn, you know, and this is an older boat. It's a toy. Well, it's hobby grade. You know, but you know, a lot of us, you know, real boaters, hobbyist boaters, we kind of look at this old boat as like a toy boat. You know, it's plastic. The lines on the bottom of it, they're not sharp, they're not hard. You know, it's and it don't have a lot of dead rise on the sponsons. You know, and a F1 boat, from what I've read and gathered, they need some dead rise to actually a certain amount of dead rise to actually perform good in a turn. And this one, it doesn't have the sharp lines, it don't have a lot of dead rise, so trying to make lemonade out of some lemons here, you know. It's a great boat, I actually love it, and a lot of guys are like, why don't you pull a carbon fiber mold off of it? You know how to do it, B. But I don't have, well, especially in the summertime, I don't have a month of spare time to do that. You know, if I want a hobby grade tunnel hull, I'm going to get a Vision, you know, or something like that. I'm happy with the way it runs. I would love for it to do a freaking 5G turn, but I don't think it's going to do it. So I have my CG centered. Let's see what it does with that prop. That's right, I actually put a different prop on, so it didn't have no turn at all. Okay, so yeah, this is a 3519 OXIDEAN prop. Still freaking doing it, man. 3519 OXIDEAN prop. I was thinking the bigger prop was causing it to spin out, you know. The 40mm prop I was running. Yeah, see, it's catching the edge on that back left corner. I don't have my weight distribution block in. But I've tried all kind of stuff to try to get this darn boat to turn. I can get it pretty as hell in a straight, okay? So the eye in light, before I left the house, I set up my CG, okay? I've got it 30%. For those of you saying I had my CG too far up at 40%, it's on the money at 30%, okay? It's on the money, 30% from the transom. All right, so it's in line with the ride surface, okay? So it's wanting to flip. All right, so out the turn. It's always out the turn, always out the turn. So let's go down with it. I know this boat's like positive trim. Doing it neutral, all right? It's not a freaking race boat, okay? So we're gonna go negative trim, just a degree, okay? Just a degree. I've got some lines on that motor mount for the lower unit. So we got just a little bit of negative, okay? Just a little bit. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Fucking son of a... These things aren't to turn like that. You know, they are to turn, it ought to whip around and just about sling the graphics off of this thing, you know? Ooh. All right, so I know what y'all are thinking. Go back with your CG, so let's do it. We're not doing those speed runs, so let's go back with the CG, okay? Let's go back with the CG. We ain't gonna use that today. Screw it. It's gonna be in and out. All right. Okay, so let's move it all the way back. All right, move it all the way back. Because every time I've taken this boat out to try to tune it for performance, like handling, I've had stuff go wrong with it. You know, the cable broke. First outing, the cable broke on it. I wasn't able to do any good tuning. You know, I had to go home early. The next time something else happened. The servo, oh yeah, the servo went out. Put a new servo in it. The next run we stripped the servo. This is my 5th time out with the boat. I've only had one day where I've actually gotten to run the boat without anything happening to it. Okay, so my CG, it's like 28%, not quite 29. All right, I got it way back there. Whoa, oh, jumps out the water with it way far back. Let's see how it does in a turn with it back. So it's not the CG too far forward. Right now, son of a, I think it did better with the CG forward, but we're gonna tune it with the CG back. All right, let me get all this damn water out of here. All right, so I got it on the bench here. It's not perfect, but you guys can see what's going on. Like I said, I got it, the center line on my prop shaft, it was in line with the ride surface. We just put about a degree down angle on it. Okay, you guys see that? All right, so let me grab a 2.5 here. I don't know if I should go up or down, so we'll do both, just so you guys can see. All right, we'll do both. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, the drive dog is lower. The top of the drive dog is lower than the ride surface. Okay, had a guy mention that the skeg on the bottom of the lower unit's not long enough, so we dropped it down. Okay, I'm trying to do everything that everybody's told me, minus put a servo on the lower unit and get it to go up and down. Okay, so this is with my CG back, deep motor position, neutral down position, negative. Okay, well that's what it is. The skeg's not long enough. Okay, so turn, not spinning. Oh, spoke too freaking soon, boy. I am trying so hard to do a nice linear turn like that, underway. Okay, so all right, so let's move the CG forward with the motor down. We're gonna try it right here. Let's see what this does. Okay, so I got the CG back a little bit forward. Okay, well, pretty much where we started at. Okay, with the deep motor position. Let's try it out. Okay, forward with the deep motor position seems pretty good. Just wants to pick up. Okay. So maybe the skeg just wasn't in the water enough, causing it to spin out on the outside of the turn. I was going on a lot of people's recommendations, running the motor up higher than the ride surface, or in line with the ride surface, which is what I would think I would run it. But the deeper position seems to be doing good. That little prop does good on here. Not too much. Sounds good too. Full trigger. That's not too bad. Like I said, I dropped it down so that the top of the drive dog right here, actually the top of the lower unit where the shaft comes out, is in line. And I moved my CG up to the I, 30%. All right, and I just wanted to show you guys this. This is what I'm dealing with, okay? You guys see that? Okay, you guys are wondering why the boat's not handling and turning and all that. Look at the flex it's got, all right? I was gonna freaking carbon fiber the inside, but I didn't know how it would take to that old got on it too hard. I didn't know how it was going to take to that old plastic, you know. Epoxy heats up, gets hot when it kicks off, you know. I wasn't sure because it actually, that E6000 actually kind of disformed the plastic. You guys see that? So it's actually actually handling better than it's handled the whole time I've had it right now, in a turn anyway. $35.19. Yeah, man. It almost wants to spin out at the end of the turn, but it's not. I'm staying on it too. Yep, I think I figured it out. Deep motor position, okay, with a little bit of down angles, help keeping it planted in a straight. With that skeg down in the water, it's hooking up in a turn. That's how she's supposed to handle. I think I got it. It just takes a few outings, you know. You can't dial a boat in 2 outings. It's impossible. Unless you're like just a freaking man, or Scott Byers. You know? I'm just an old redneck. Likes playing with boats. Damn. Oh, I was about to say, damn, she was handling good. Okay, what I'm noticing now, when she's in a turn, she'll tilt over, okay, and it catches this back edge right here. She's turning and it catches that back edge right there. It wants to go underwater and catch. You know what I'm saying? It wants to catch like that number right there. Keeping the beans. Yeah. It's getting better. It's not perfect. It should turn without having to even think about it. I should be able to turn that damn wheel and it just turns, kind of like that. So it likes negative angle. Oh, I was going about it all wrong. All right, I was going with a traditional setup, positive angle. Oh, it likes it. Okay. All right, so 3/4 throttle turn. Nice. It just takes a few days to freaking fill a boat out and flip a boat. It takes 2 seconds to do that. I want to stand down here so we can see it in the turn. So I got 2S in it, okay? I was gonna run 3S, but I decided to go ahead and go 2S, and we'll play around in the turns and I'll let you guys go so the video is not too long. Deep running motor, got some a lot of negative angle. It's as deep as it'll go and as much negative angles I can get on it. All right, so we'll kind of go fast in the turn here. Man, it's handling a lot better. Still wanting to hook a little bit at the end. That's not bad. It's a lot of load on the motor because the damn prop's so deep. But that skeg's not long enough to hook up real good at the end of the turn. I guess what's happening is the back left side of the boat's wanting to catch an edge, okay, and it's picking the motor up out the turn, and that's what was causing it to spin out. Hopefully you guys are catching it because it's running pretty good. 2S, it's not blazing fast, but it's running good. That's what I come out here to achieve today, you know. And man, that's actually nice. I used everybody's comments, everybody's remarks, you know, to get my boat running right. This is my first F1 boat, okay, and I used everybody's input to get it running, okay. I try to try everybody's ideas, minus the freaking extra servos and trim and motion and all that, power tilt and trim and turn fin, skid fin. Okay, I figured this thing, I figured I could get it running good without a skid fin. Needed some more time on the water. Oh, I'm happy. It's a 25-year-old toy hobby grade boat, okay? It's not a race boat. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.